Hello, everyone. Oh, I need to sort that out. Oh, that's better. Oh, scruffy looking hawk. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the continuation of our first ever run of Final Fantasy II Pixel Remaster. So, slightly less janky than the original, but still, all new jank. But you kind of expect that. NES games. It's kind of like, think about NES games as being NES hard. This is NES hard. But you've got some performance enhancers to help you. Yeah, we all, yeah. 8 out of 10 men. Yeah. At some point. So let's crack on. Okay, so let's load up the adventures of Professor Quirrell, the lieutenant from UFO, and the third one is pun name I cannot remember. Yes, we'll start playing using that data, because why wouldn't we? Let's check our party. Professor Quirrell from Harry Potter, Lieutenant Ellis from UFO, and Boy from Gyuranger. Super Sentai Gyuranger. Okay. It's been a few weeks. No, I say it's been a few weeks. It hasn't been that many weeks. I just can't remember what I'm doing now. Okay, so let's check the magic. Okay, so yep, they're fine. Okay, they're close to leveling up Blizzard. Sure, I need to have my guys die a few more times. Okay. Oh yeah, we didn't need to fight here. But Blizzard, everything. And speed up. Really? Your magic's that bad. Okay. Because basically we need to do some grinding. But not all of them, it's the caster. If I remember correctly, to fight things that are slightly higher level than that. Yeah. Book passage. I think we had to talk to... We've been ambushed! By one creature. Avenge yourselves. Okay, so let's level that up. Does it work like that out of combat? Yes, it does. Sweet. Okay, so yeah, this is kind of necessary now.
Hello, Hawk.
Hello.
I'm given to understand you are streaming. Because you
Am
are
I?
in the streaming lab, obviously.
I thought this was the room I just went to discuss Star Wars with individuals.
Oh, well, perish the thought. Right, Liz has just come home, so I can finally relax. Well, I've had Nicole for the past few days, and she's actually not been that bad. She's actually gone to bed on time, been very, very... Well, she hasn't cried like I thought she would. She's usually a bit, missing a mom.
Yeah.
She's been very good. She's only been difficult once when she kept asking for more food, and you didn't even finish your dinner, so no. And me and Ollie have just been playing Oblivion this morning while watching wrestling, so...
Oh, nuts.
Also, really weird thing, and I checked my bank, and I think I might have been overpaid. I've got to wait for my statements to come through. But...
Unusual.
Well, an extra grand, yeah.
Blinking heck.
I know, that's why I'm concerned. And my brother-in-law's like, oh, well, you got it now. And I'm like, yeah, but what if it's a mistake? And then I get a text later. I've got to check and make sure I know where this fucking came from before I jump into it.
Yeah, that's one you've got to be sort of careful
Exactly.
with.
Yeah. And then, of course, but I did also get my regular payment as well, so I spent yesterday getting fitted for a suit. So, how goes things here? You still having problems with the way this game decided to behave?
I just done one stupid thing.
Oh God!
I
What did you do?
accidentally got rid of... I got a spare copy of it.
Got rid of a spell, didn't you?
Yes. That is far too easy. That is, as I said, far too easy.
Redonkulous.
Well, as I said when I started, expect jank.
Yeah.
Much jank.
Well, again, this was their second attempt at something, and while they've put a bit more story happening, I think they might have been trying too much to try too many new things. I mean, the password system never comes back again in this leveling up system. While, yes, I've been making the Oblivion and Skyrim jokes, there's no real way to cheese them like you can in, like, those games.
Hmm.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, when we left off, you meant to go with Joseph to get the Goddess Bell.
Yes.
So you've got to go talk to Joseph, ask him about things, and then I think he becomes a party member because you've got to go back to the cave where you rescued those people, but you don't have to go that far to get a snowmobile. It's one of those, I happen to have parked, have a thing that can get us through the snowy fields, but I've left it somewhere else, so, let's go get it. Let's go get it.
I can't even remember who Joseph is.
Joseph's that monk guy who's in that snowy city. Can't remember the name of it.
Oh, yeah.
Salamand.
Yeah, Salamand. Salamand, because it sounds like... I know what the problem with Salamand was. It's because it sounds like it's going to be a...
fire type place.
Yeah. It sounds very...
You think salamander, so you think of things that are like salamanders, and they're usually red, therefore fire, therefore you think hot place.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, we're totally on point there. Yeah, agree. The cat's decided to guard me. Fucking useless.
Well, I'm having the other two learn some of the defensive buffs.
Oh, absolutely! It's worth them. Honestly, it's worth them learning pretty much anything at this point.
Well, I thought the defensive buffs would make the most sense.
Oh yeah,
because then it saves the.
Oh, when you learn things like haste and aura, those will be really useful too. Because I think aura makes it so your characters can burst through certain defenses. I think it's similar to what Temple was in the previous game. There we are, Salamans. A lot of goblins.
Because Joseph was...
Yeah, since... Joseph's in the house on the right-hand side, like...
Oh yeah,
apparently he can apparently afford a nice house, being a monk and whatnot.
Well,
Punching taxation.
Well, no, it's, before anti-disestablishmentarianism. Sunfire? Oh. Dreadnought? Ash! Oh, you don't know about these things? Okay, apparently he doesn't know about Sunfire or Dreadnought or Airship.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Ah, hey.
Really? He doesn't?
Okay, so he doesn't know about anything.
No, apparently not. He knows nothing. Gets his English from a book. Okay, that's frustrating.
Yeah, the thing is, I think we already went to Sid.
Well, let's go back to Sid, because Sid's not that far away.
And Sid's told us dick all.
Well, remember, you had to ask... You've got to ask Sid things in very particular order. That Splinter I just decided I wanted dead. Because... blah. Preemptively... Okay, let's go and talk to Sid in a very sort of...
Let's see, Sunfire... Oh no. Oh, for fuck's sake. Do you know what we've got to do?
What?
Right, we've got to learn about Sunfire from the king. Then we've got to go back to... Then the king will tell us about the goddess bell. Well, we've got to go to the king and talk about Sunfire. He will then tell us about the goddess bell. Then you've got to go back to Hilda to ask her about the goddess bell, and then she'll tell you that Joseph might know something.
I'm sure we asked him. I'm sure we asked him, and he said nothing. Like, I'm really freaking sure we asked him.
Yeah, did we ask
that
Hilda
was like the
about
first. Because
yeah,
that was like the first person.
Yeah, but did we ask Hilda about the Sunfire? That's the
No,
annoying thing.
probably not.
Fuck's sake.
There's so many NPCs in this that it's freaking so difficult to keep them straight in your head.
Yeah. Oh, and I got
so
a free
we got to go back across.
Yeah.
This guy is freaking minting it. This guy who owns this ship.
Yes,
he's like, whoa, yeah, no, the one who owns this ship. This guy, 32 gil every time. He's freaking loaded.
Yeah.
We've gone back at least 10 times.
Yeah, so he's made enough to buy himself a few potions.
Yeah, but we've probably done that so many times, like even more than that.
Probably.
Okay, so the king.
So back to Hilda. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, I got a new comic book yesterday for Free Comic Book Day.
Yeah.
It's a Transformers comic called Worst Spot Ever. They have a transforming Decepticon pen called Ballpoint, who constantly keeps inflating how important he actually is to the Decepticon cause, and they all fucking hate him.
But if you go off of if you go off War for Cybertron, if he was there, you know how desperate Starscream was to get any rank increase. Before he was a seeker, I could imagine him being like, "Ball pen has run out of ink. Now I, Starscream, am the Decepticons' accountant." Do you know anything about accountancy, Starscream? No, I don't. But I don't care. It's better than my old job.
Funny thing is, in this, he uses Ballpoint as an excuse for why Megatron's incompetent, for allowing him to continue to exist. For continuing to allow Ballpoint to exist and continue to be part of the Decepticon cause at all and continue to spread such bullshit. That
Yeah,
it's a sign that Megatron's an idiot.
If he was an Autobot, he'd be a pencil. But he'd be called Ballpoint.
What makes it worse is that they've made Laserbeak a literal parrot now who keeps repeating whatever Starscream says. Starscream now has a follower in the form of Nor. Because reasons, I guess.
But
the Sharkticon, yeah.
One of Soundwave's things is like he's very dull.
Yeah, well, also Soundwave gets a lot of shit because when he releases Rumble and Frenzy, he can't tell which one's which.
Okay, that's
of course
quite
he
funny.
can't.
Sunfire's the crest of the sea. Yeah, it still burns. Yeah, I know this bit. It can't be held in any torch. Sid tells you might be able to use Sunfire. Oh, that's the thing. We've gone and spoke to Sid. She told us about Sunfire. We then spoke to Sid, and have now come back with the... Sid told us that Sunfire might allow us to destroy the thing. Then it's no time to wait. You must depart for Kashuan Keep. Oh, no, she said this last time, because it was like, how will you bring the Sunfire back? I don't know. Okay, let's go talk to her dying father before I kill
you got to talk to her dad about,
game
the
over
Sunfire.
myself.
Yeah. Again, you've got to talk to her dad about the Sunfire, and he'll talk about the Goddess Bell. Then you've got to ask her about the Goddess Bell.
Oh, God's sake.
I know.
Jank.
But yeah, what makes it
So
what makes
perished.
it is that Ballpoint never stops going on about how he was the greatest spy the Decepticons had, and that he's killed so many Autobots, even though what you see is that no one takes him seriously.
This must be a low...
Sorry. Then when Soundwave turns up, or Shockwave turns up, Shockwave's like, "Out of the way, inferior bots! I have an important notice for Megatron." And then Ballpoint thinks he's coming for an autograph, so he signs his name over the important document. To which Shockwave just is like, "I am going to destroy you." Then just flicks him. And then the comic just kind of ends as Megatron turns up.
Scott sealed the gates of Kashuan Keep to protect the Sunfire in the event they were defeated in battle, despite the fact that no one can take the Sunfire. You will need the Goddess's Bell to break the seal. Okay, learn Goddess's Bell. Ask Goddess's Bell. The wearers of the bell are known to the Kashuan royal family. You're one of them! I know you're dying, but could you... Okay, I'm just going to quote the film. I'm just going to quote Peter Capaldi's Doctor. Could you get a move on?
Correction, he's not part of the Kashuan royal family. Scott's the only one there.
Okay,
remember,
so the Kashuan...
Scott and Gordon are part of the Kashuan family. Whereas...
Oh, Scott and Gordon, so the Thunderbirds.
For God's sake.
So the Kashuan royal family is Scott Tracy.
No.
It's the Thunderbirds. No wonder this is awkward.
Okay, so now we talk to Hilda.
In the words of Jimmy Carr, a very progressive show. Everyone in the cast having Parkinson's. I've heard Scott and Gordon mention the bell. It's because no one likes Gordon. He pilots Thunderbird 3. He sucks.
Well, Gordon's a coward and Scott's dead, so...
Well, that's alright then, you know. Scott was always in the thick of the action in Thunderbird 1. Gates from Kashuan Keep is a race of Kashuan or the ringing of that bell. The bell rests deep within the cavern of the Stone Plains and not be easy to retrieve. So attention to yes. If only Gordon were here. But he's not. But he isn't, so you must pray for your success. So, okay, I'm going to ask him just in case. Such danger. Joseph knows the planes. Yeah, so now we go to Joseph. Yeah. We get all the way there and we can't afford the boat or something ridiculous. We gotta ask this green-haired girl here, like, oh, excuse me, do you know about pyramid schemes? Have you heard of NordVPN?
Please no, I was talking to Ollie earlier and saying, what we need more in British wrestling is more heels that are based off things that the British people hate, because the British people have so many enemies. There are things that are hated by the common British man, or person in general. So I said, you could have a faction of Tories, or or a faction called the Dubai Guys, which are a bunch of Indian scammers that are constantly trying to get you to buy into shares or pyramid schemes.
Yeah, that would be an interesting one. That would be an interesting one. Like, you keep getting ever since they joined the company, the amount of spam that you get has increased 10%, well, 100%.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And you can't work out why.
Well, one that I knew really seemed to get to him and said, okay, what if we make one where the bad guys are basically people who work at the job centre.
Oh god, yes.
And their finisher can be the 3D, and because the 3D incorporates a cutter as a part of the finisher, you can call it the benefits cut. People would fucking hate those people.
WWE needs to do this at once.
Well, all that, or just have a whole faction of chavs who don't actually all team up together, but like a load of them hang out outside the ring while the other one just walks around the ring, you know, not actually doing anything, but sizing up the other guy and pushing him.
I mean, clearly Triple H is someone who watches my streams of Final Fantasy, so clearly.
Okay, yeah, clearly he'll steal our idea. I was also talking to Ollie about making character in 2K25 since the new Kane craze is a thing of just making purple Kane. So just make a version of Kane that's purple and dressed like a pimp.
See, I would probably just want to make Kane like Scorpion or Sub-Zero.
Yeah, they've already done that though because they've already got blue.
I mean all the different colours. You know, purple Kane, orange Kane.
Yeah, they're already doing that. There's literally
Noob Kane. But name them after their Mortal Kombat one. So it'd be like Noob Kane. Purple Kane. Well, no, because it'd be Rain Kane.
Yeah. Because, again, at the moment, as far as I know, there's Purple Kane, Gain, Candy Cane, Yellow Cane, Gain.
Is it wrong that I want one that's I don't know why I want one that's a cross with Raikou.
Oh, God. Apparently, though, the actual Kane, Glenn Jacobs, doesn't mind them, although he fucking hates cocaine.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be. That's a bit too on the nose.
Yeah, quite literally. Because
the literal gimmick
is, because literally they had a match with him and the N-word taker, and the reason the way he beat the N-word taker was to throw cocaine in his own face to give him like that fucking high, whereupon he then chokes.
The wrong guy. Sorry.
Oh.
I went to Sid. It's like Sid.
Yeah.
What do you think about the goddess bell? The what?
The fucking what? You get out of here, you puff. For a lamp, you.
Jab him with your spear. I'll grind once I've got this bit done.
I'll grind when I'm done killing. And you're grinding the natural way, which is also the worst way.
Yes.
Because of the way it's fucking designed. Curse you, Squaresoft!
So thinking that everyone has unlimited time to play your games.
Well, to be fair,
yes, you'll have unlimited time when we're bankrupt. Joseph,
look, let's not kick them now. They're already
goddess bell.
Look, they're already feeling. Hawk, they're already feeling embarrassed because they've just spent another few months going, nobody likes turn-based RPGs, and then suddenly a turn-based RPGs outsold everything they've made in a while.
Oh dear.
It's that Claire Obscura thing, the Expedition 33 game that's been going around.
I keep the snowcraft hidden in the mine.
Yeah. Remember that mine we went to rescue his daughter and all the other townspeople?
Yeah.
We've got to go there, but we've only got to go to the first floor where the big blue crystal thing is and find a secret.
Look behind the stone to the right. There's a secret room there, and the snowcraft is inside. Oh, he's going to help me.
Yeah, he's coming with you now. Punchy McPunch boy. So yeah, don't equip him with anything because he punches shit. And he does it very well. He's the literal walking embodiment of, well, you see my style is kick. So I kick. Ah, yes, teaching them to protect. Das ist gut. To be fair, they all need some. Well, I know you said last time that the Lieutenant Ellis needed a little bit of white magic training.
Oh. Well, I'm not going to let him do a lot, because there's no point.
Well, no, I mean his punching is useful, I guess, but
I just need in the sense of I'm not gonna waste grind on him when.
No, now if this was if this was the Game Boy Advance one, I'd be telling you specifically, do what you can with him because everything he does will carry over to the extra game. But that's no longer the case. That you don't need to worry about that.
It's only got 2 input. I don't know how to use my fists. Ah, Yetis. Okay.
And these ones
aren't magic.
Mummy.
Yes, roast them one by one.
Cock them all.
Everyone else defend. Just roast them one at a time for the maximum number of uses of Fire 3. And it still didn't level up. Let's have a look. How close are we getting? Okay, so he's close to leveling up Protect 1 to Protect 2. What's Boy looking like? Yeah, he's close with Cure as well. And Joseph doesn't have anything because he's a weird bald old man.
Oh god. Glass houses, Hawk.
I've only got a bald spot, I'm not actually bald. I can still attempt to fool people with this top knot.
Oh, don't worry, I'm in a similar boat. I'm my hair's thinning.
Besides, well, yeah. Roast him. Okay, so first floor, bluestone, secret room that was...
It could be on the wall somewhere. It's here. Where? Somewhere.
Cool. Do we need, like, petroleum for it or something?
No, you've just got to take it to the snowy field above.
Retrieve the snowcraft from the chest. What, it fits
yeah,
in
sure,
this box? You sure it's going to fit everyone on board? I mean, it fits in the box. Roast a goblin. Roast another goblin.
Fucking filthy gobbos.
Nice. It did get our MP up to 105. And the magic's up to 15. So yeah, that's... So that strategy may be a little wasteful in the short term, but it does seem to be the best way of like increasing our magic firepower. So we have to go back to the snowy area. Okay. No, you don't actually have any magic left, so you defend. You've only got 3 left. Okay. Roast the most expensive ones. Roast the cheap one. And you attack the other one. Nice. She leveled up again. MP 120. Magic 16.
Nice.
Boy's got up to MP 15 and his magic's up to 6. And Joseph's gone up to strength 25. Well, we were going to rest at the city anyway before we did anything else.
Yeah, rest before you go.
Yeah, because no one's got the MP left. Joseph Hands leveled up. I don't want his hands
Come
to
get
level
these
up.
hands, boy. Come get these hands, son.
Oh no, don't want to go up there. I know we probably have to go up there in a second, but still. Oh my goodness, we got ambushed by Yetis. I forgot that it actually does keep their attacks from the previous fight, so you can just set it straight to automatic if they've got an attack queued up. So I don't always have to issue them new orders. So if I was just doing melee, I could just leave them like this. So I assume, yeah, melee builds must be the freaking easiest in this to do. Except grinding it is just like... Oh yeah, I get it now, what you said before about, like, white mage. Minwu.
I told you this beforehand.
Buff-ass Minwu.
Yes. Yeah, buff-ass Minwu was a thing.
I now understand that reference.
Yes, you do.
Oh,
Well, I already explained.
gil.
Well, I already explained to you last time that we just kept attacking so much with him, and because we had like the boosts on leveling up skills, his strength stat just leveled up so fast. It was, you know, a waste not to. I mean, it meant he saved MP, but he could basically twat things with a stick.
So now we have to head round to that area we were in just a second ago. I'll let them all get some brawling experience while we're on our way there, because it's just...
Oh, yeah,
well, they've all got a decent weapon, so...
Oh, yeah, have one of them full Nelson the Goblins while the other one punches them. Or duff them up. Oh, yeah, by the way, I'm pretty sure you saw, but I managed to pick up some new Iron Brew that I'm not sure if they're doing down in England, but they're definitely doing up here. The Nessie's Nectar flame. Yeah,
I doubt they're selling it down here.
And the Unicorn's Tears. And
yeah.
Yes, before I said before Trigger jumps in. Yes, the multi-pack that sold them was $3.50.
So yesterday I was mostly playing Stardew Valley.
Yesterday
Actual
I was
Yetis.
Actual Yeti.
Phil would be very upset if she heard I was out here farming Yetis.
I know. Those poor innocent Yetis.
Burn them with fire. Yes, Yetis don't like fire. Most things
Of course
don't
not,
like
they're ice.
fire.
Yeah, they're ice types. Of course they don't like it.
Sometimes she forgets that. She forgets sometimes the plight of the Yeti in the summer.
What should we do with them? Burn him! Churn him? No, burn him!
Churn
you
him?
heard him. No, burn him.
Like butter?
I suppose. Yeti butter.
Sounds oddly sexual.
Don't. The last thing we need is Phil hearing that. It wasn't bad enough you're killing them, now you're fetishizing them. That being said, there are a disproportionate amount of Yetis in this area.
That's alright, I'm burning them alive with fire 4. Complete overkill, but
Yeah,
it's helping. It's helping my fire spells.
It's helping the economy.
I probably should actually switch to thunder spells. Aha! Now we have our strategy. The two thingies can stick protect on themselves while the mage burns everything with lightning.
Yeah, I'm looking at that and going, yep, that's a strategy, all right.
Probably not a very good one, but still, it's one. It's okay. Same thing again. Well, they've only got protect 1, so you know.
For now,
they're getting off maybe 2 uses per battle. Depending on the number of enemies there are, but it is leveling their magic up as well. So,
well, at most, at the best, it's giving them more MP. Which, if they did learn any other kind of spells, yeah, they could easily be work. It means that theoretically, if you wanted to put the time in, you could make literally a bunch of jack of all trades characters that were capable of filling in if another person needed it.
well, I thought, as I said, that those two having protect would be useful because of the. You don't always. Then the other characters can buff each other, so the healer doesn't have to buff them. As you know, the healer can spend their time on the actual heals and not have to be the one who's giving out the buffs as well. Just gives them that little bit of splitting up the burden magically. There we go, boy's leveled up his protect, so they're both using protect 2. So, you know, it's not too bad. Ooh. Horrible green fire monsters. Deadheads. suppose Sid isn't complaining about them. But how are my airship pilots supposed to get to somewhere? Like a deadhead, but that just sounds weird. It's one of those monsters. Actually, I might have to change this spell to the cheaper spell. Get a bit more. Ah, if it doesn't work, they go back to their default of attack. Nice.
Yeah. Oh, that's something.
Okay, that's weird. Oh, their thunder's leveled up. Awesome. That's the thing, I really don't have a clue what sort of level of spells is appropriate for this point of the game. I just don't have any clue.
Well, that's the problem when the game gives you way too much freedom.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Eventually you get to the point where, okay, what have I got to say, you know, how do I scale this properly? Like, do I end up in in a place that's story related and suddenly realise I'm underpowered or overpowered? You know, there's not much to gauge me.
Yeah, there isn't really.
Level up. You can literally level up on anything, and it's more like the skills aren't based on the mod. Your leveling up skill isn't based on the mob.
Sorry, I made a slight
That's
mistake.
The problem. It's like your skills aren't based on the monster you kill. It's how much you put into that particular thing. So the game doesn't exactly scale with you.
Yeah, it's a bit of a...
Yeah, I think that's why they went back to the monsters giving EXP. Because at least with that, you can go, okay, I barely survived this, but it's giving me enough EXP to level up, so I can start scaling with the monster. As now I know how to fight it. With this, it's more you just need to take a wild guess as, okay, have I leveled up or not? That would depend on how fast I die.
And this is the big sign that they really pushed the engine too far, because we didn't have this in the previous. Because
look,
you can guarantee, because I was thinking about it from a data side, you've got a tiny number of meg to make this game, this is a cost saving. It's a data saving thing because every single one of these, there's only one of these rooms in the whole game, and a slight coding thing for the version of its address, and then a modifier for what enemies spawn there, like what spawn table you have based on where it is. Like
I think that's a big problem with RPGs in general. One of the biggest things you've got to do is make sure that your monsters or enemies scale with the player and the expectations.
But the thing is, you can tell it with this game because there are so many of these big square rooms which you didn't have in the first one. In this game, we've seen about 10 or more of these big square rooms which all have that millisecond long loading screen when you walk through the door. Because if you look at the map, it's its own map.
Oh yeah.
It's a little instanced room, and it's like, oh, that is really lazy. Well, not lazy. It's where they've pushed it too far with other things, and so they've had to cut back, which is a shame. Because but that's the thing when you're innovating. Innovation is expensive and it's risky. It's why EA don't tend to do much with their risk. It's why their games survive purely on the fact that they have the expensive licenses. It's very rare that you'll get a FIFA or, well, I say a FIFA. They don't even pay for that anymore. FIFA games are not called FIFA anymore. They're called Football Manager. It's just.
Well, that and they don't change much of anything in each installment. It's kind of the curse of sports games in general.
But it's the same as, because you get a whole host of them every year. I've got like 1 year's worth of all of them, and it's like golf, hockey, basketball, football, wrestling, the whole lot gets released on the same sort of timetable. And with the same sort of thought process. And weirdly enough, I think they get the similar reviews as well. Like the years when WWE hasn't been a great game, you find that is the year that all of their games have kind of been a bit. But then again, what I've noticed with WWE games is they seem to like to go, here's all the things you wanted the next year. We'll take them away, then we'll drip feed them back to you over a couple of years, and then we'll take them away again.
Yeah, that was more. They were owned by THQ originally. Because originally it was Acclaim, then THQ took over the license after they lost the WCW license. Then 2K went out. THQ went out of business, and 2K Sports bought them. But 2K Sports very clearly had no idea what they were doing. And then by 2K20, they actually fired everybody who could have done something, and paid the price for it with a game that they actually couldn't, that just did not work.
Stone that summons a magical ice storm. Okay. Cool. No pun intended. phone's starting to run out of MP now.
Well, that is the price of, you know, people with like 5 MP.
True. Our cure's leveled up, so we got some more healing. Back to melee for a little bit. Oh, he's blind still. Or is he? Oh yeah, I forgot I took the maces back from the other guy. I was wondering why I had 2 maces. I was like, what have I got? Oh yeah, I took him back before he died. Well, no, before he left. Like, I think he's gonna leave soon. I'll have your gear, thank you. And your armor. I'll leave you with clothes. And that's it. And I hadn't looked ahead to see if that was going to happen. I just had this feeling like, no, I think I'm going to take your stuff. Just got a feeling that you're leaving.
But well, I have told you before, that 4th slot is a revolving door.
Yeah, which is, I think... I hope that's not a recurring thing, because that is annoying. Oh my goodness. Yeah,
well,
this
again,
guy's
you named
gonna...
four people, and the 4th guy has not turned up yet.
Yeah,
he's just disappeared.
Oh no, we got a room full of vault orbs.
Oh shit.
That's alright, they all missed their self-destruct. I'm not sure how you missed the self-destruct, but... I got a feeling it was something like... they went to put the code in, but then were like, actually, no, I can't remember the code. What's this self-destruct code? I don't know. But
I forgot how to do. I'ma do it. What I can't.
I can't do it. I got performance anxiety. I got performance anxiety. I couldn't blow myself up.
It is still early game, so I guess they roll with disadvantage.
No, I managed. I played. As I said, I was playing a lot of Stardew Valley yesterday, and just having a peaceful afternoon after I had a different advisor call me yesterday, and they were a dickhead. Oh, 90% of people are anxious at some point. Hold on. So you've just seen my spit note saying I have anxiety, and you're basically just saying, "Ah, doesn't matter. 90% of people are anxious at some point." There's two different things just because they happen to have the same name. That's like saying, you know, oh, I've got a broken leg. Oh yeah, but 90% of people are broke at some point. What? Yeah, he's still blind. And I don't think I've got any way of fixing boy's blindness.
Yeah.
He's just going to have to wear those fetching glasses for a while. Which is weird because it's not affecting him. He's still kicking ass.
I know, it's really fucking weird.
It just means he's got some very cool sunglasses. Animated sunglasses. In any other game, if you were blind like this, you'd just be missing all the time. It'd just be a constant miss, 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 miss. It'd be like Pokemon, it'd just be miss. It's, yeah. You wouldn't be able to eat a cheese sandwich. What have you done? Missed. You missed your face with your cheese sandwich. Oh no. Yeah, I think we are slightly high level for this area.
You know what? I'd rather be high level. I'd rather be naturally, you know.
We are kind of smushing them. I mean, we've got the whole party on melee and just smushing them into the ground. It's... But I don't mind. I don't mind. Oh! My latest Transformer purchase. Well, two. I bought the wrong thing. Well, I bought a shirt. Oh. I finally have a Transformers the Movie shirt.
Oh god.
I was very jealous of a friend of mine who had one. It was like... He was showing off he had a Transformers the Movie shirt, and I was like, I must get one. So I found one in my size. And, I bought a Metroplex.
When you say you bought a Metroplex...
I got the Scottish one!
Oh,
the
yeah,
Scottish one from Cybertron. Going after that wee shit Megatron.
Did he come with his box?
Sorry?
Did he come with his box?
No.
It's one. Oh, it's one of them. One. It's not the Titan one. Okay.
No, it's the little one from Cybertron.
Because the Titan, there's a Titan Cybertron.
I thought it was the Titan one.
Yeah, the regular one. Because the Titan
it's just the regular one.
Yeah, the Titan 1 box has him killing Inferno.
That's weird.
It fucking is. He's using his massive chainsaw thing.
Well, see, I remember the episode this one was in. I watched a clip of it again this week. When he just stands on Megatron. It has to be the most underwhelming fight ever. He stomps on Megatron. Well, no, he knocks him over, stands on him, calls him a few weird names, and then Megatron gets in such a hissy, he turns into Galvatron. I mean...
Yeah, I remember watching Cybertron.
I mean, that was a magical moment.
So how much did this one set you back?
30 quid.
Oh, that'll explain it. It was it was never going to be the Titan one. Like, I know the Titan version of Cybertron Metroplex, the Legacy, is cheap because very few people bought him, so usually he does go for about 50 to 80 quid.
I probably will pick one up because I do quite like that Metroplex.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I do love
like
the
classic G1. I like the classic G1 one, Metroplex, which is why I went out of my way to get that version of him, despite all of his internal problems. I did see an offer today, funnily enough, on eBay. Someone was actually selling the G2 Legacy War for Cybertron Megatron, the one that you kind of have to buy the upgrade kits to make, seem more like his actual G2 self. Otherwise, he's just G1 Megatron in G2 colors.
Another one of those big square rooms. When I was reading a review of this game on Steam, that was one of the complaints people had, the constant small square room.
No, yeah, that is an annoying one.
Okay, I'm going to see if I actually have an item that will give Thingy his eyesight back. Yay! So I'm pretty sure he should have leveled up his skill by this point, but for some reason he wasn't.
I think he should be leveling up just more based on the fact that he can't see, but he's hitting shit.
Yeah. It's the fact that Boy has been on 5-5 for ages now. I've noticed sometimes it just seems to, although it might be the others are getting the hits in and killing everything before he gets the chance.
Maybe.
I know, because he goes second. So he is getting the hits in. I feel sorry for the lieutenant. This is not comfortable. Not comfortable conditions to be wearing that outfit.
Well, it's good training, I guess.
Oh, we're taking the cast of Pirates of the Caribbean. Well, I say taking on, just sort of kicking their ass. Oh, I found the ancient sword. A sword that invokes an ancient curse. Why do I suddenly think I should equip that to... Doubt I can equip that. I think that's a... I've got a feeling that's a... No, I can't equip it!
Yeah, everyone can equip it. There's like no... I told you in the first stream, there's like no limitations to who can equip what.
No, I thought it was going to be like a, like you can't actually equip it. I thought it was going to be like one of those... but it seems to be crap. For now. Yes, it seems to be really badly inaccurate. Why do I get the feeling this does something else?
It's because you've got that niggling feeling in your back of your head, like, they wouldn't just give me a sword this week here without it having another purpose.
Yes. Except they would.
The sword made out of shit.
Yeah, but except not so much in NES games. Because you didn't have the memory. You didn't have that fuck around memory I mean, you had the Link joke in the previous one, but that was only one dialogue box. And given that Nintendo at that point had dialogue that was like, I am error. Okay, who...
I am you all.
Okay, Professor Quirrell. It seems appropriate that you get cursed. Oh, balls, you've cursed me. He carries an ancient curse. He's carrying Voldemort's sword.
Well, at least he doesn't have to sit down and have a hat talk to him that sounds like it's desperately needing its next cigarette.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I have no respect
to be
for
honest,
culture.
to be honest, though, he was never going to be on the back of Snape's head. That greasy mullet, well, that greasy hair.
I mean, I'm sorry, I have no respect.
He's got his limits.
It can only use their magic cut through a twig rather than their own ornate powers.
What's the chance it's a square room? No, it's a room full of bears. What? Have we come across like a weird bear spa?
Talk to them because Guy. Okay, here's a weird thing. Guy can speak beaver.
What? Snook
Guy
chit.
can speak to beaver.
Snook chit. Snook
yeah, speak
chit.
to one specific one.
Yeah, it'll be the one that's on shore. I just like curious if they all said Snook chit. Okay.
Yeah, they're beavers.
Snook chit. Boy speak beaver.
There's a joke in there somewhere.
Oh. Okay, that's getting screenshotted.
Where's Trigger when you fucking need him?
Oh, we'll just send this to him. So this is what you missed. There we go. He can enjoy the fun.
Oh god.
Ask Goddess Bell. Secret passage in wall to the right. Monster guard bell. Bell in wall. Okay, I'm just gonna ask them this just because. Wild Rose? Airship? Sunfire? I'm just in case. I don't want to have to come back here. Okay, I've asked them everything. Can we learn anything from them? No. The items.
No.
Can we give them the snow aircraft?
No, do not.
Try to give them the snowmobile. Hey beavers, want a snowmobile? Actually,
No,
I've got a
they're
better
gonna
one.
eat it.
Actually, I've got a better idea. Would you like the canoe? No. So we got to go right through the wall to the right here. Okay, I'm going to head back out because I'm pretty sure there was an area I didn't look in. Oh, freaking hell. Stopped by a gang of Yetis.
Ganked by a gang of Yetis.
I might have to change the ancient sword to his offhand. Boy, his sword leveled up. Yeah, let's put the cursed blade in his offhand. Just seems a more sensible place. Yeah, no. Mythical sword, ancient sword. There we go. That is offhand. Oh no, that was the way we came in, I think. See, he does still get the hits. Just sometimes he misses. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was... Yeah, where we came in. Just double checking. Yeah, run away, you two-headed monsters. Dual heads. Let's go back to the beaver pool. Trigger is missing like a wealth of puns. I mean, it's a pool full of moist beavers. I mean, it's like...
It's all right there. It's all there, and Trigger's not here. It just feels wrong.
Got to go back to the moist beaver pool. I don't remember this being Star Wars. Star Wars definitely would have been more popular if we'd had more moist beaver.
Wait. Are the beavers the Ewoks?
No, because they're not eating people.
Not yet, but you were going to offer them a canoe.
That's true. I was going to offer them the technology to escape their mountainous captivity and lead an attack on Samaland.
This is rather embarrassing, but they appear to think I'm some kind of god, so yeah.
And they knew how to... I love pointing out to people that they clearly were going to eat them. And they knew how to cook them. And they had the clothes that they gave Leia, which came from someone. And given that that forest moon didn't have an indigenous population, there's only people who were in the 501st there. So clearly one member of the 501st was a cross-dresser. So there was like someone in a green dress in the 501st. Yeah, the more you think about it, the worse it is. And there was no way they set up that siege equipment overnight. Like freaking giant logs and stuff and things you could not set that up overnight. So clearly they were getting ready. They had those set up. They were hunting stormtroopers up until that point. It's the only thing that explains why the Vader's fist, like the pride of the Empire and considered like the most dangerous unit, lost to them because they were killers.
My point was that guy or boy is basically C-3PO in that situation.
Oh, he's the beaver god. He's the god to a group of moist beavers. Oh my goodness.
Me swimming with beaver.
Yes, boy.
Yes, you are.
Yes. Well, I suppose someone's gonna be. Someone's gotta live their dreams. Oh god, it's freaking Gamera! Oh no, we've got to fight Gamera.
Gamera.
Okay, can we give...
Okay, so...
I think we've already got silver cuirass on everyone, aside from... Okay, you can have the silver cuirass that we just picked up. Because I don't want you to die. No.
Okay, have fun. It's not what you think.
Well, I haven't seen him yet.
Gamera.
That's an adamantoid... That's an Adam Man toys. Ha 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 ha. Turtoys. Guarding the bell, stay on your toes. Okay. Well, I've got no magic left anyway.
Oh well.
Just out of curiosity,
Ice.
as I believe it's Gamera, my first thoughts are not to use fire because I'm thinking it's Gamera. But as I'm gonna try fire. They've got no spells left, so they've got no spells left, so they can just attack as well. And he doesn't have any spells, so hit him with the spear. Doesn't penetrate. Does nothing. Oh, we're in the shit.
Shit.
Oh, except the guy can punch him. Okay. Let's try Thunder then. Okay. Magic. Attack. Attack. Okay, you can apparently punch him. You do nothing to it. That does even less. Interesting. So what are you? Well, it didn't do a huge amount anyway, so attack, attack, attack. Oh. That's smarted. Naughty Gamera. That's no good. This is going to be the weirdest boss fight for a while. Most of my team can't hurt the damn thing.
Well, you were right in the fact that fire doesn't hurt him as much.
Well, lightning didn't seem to do much either.
No, his weakness is ice.
Yeah. Well, he seemed to be a very defensive monster anyway, so...
Yeah.
I think the most it did was that one time it did like 115 to Joseph. Okay, well... Joseph, time to have my gear back. I'm not having that all the time. Nope. My gear. You get peasant gear. Stuff you can.
You get poor people gear.
Yes. Okay, so now we just got to head back the way we came. That went surprisingly well. And Professor Quirrell's blizzard has leveled up. Oh, hello, strange person who stood in my way. Who suddenly became 4 death's heads. Because of course he did in it's FF1. Well, no, FF2. Curses, you've already gotten to the Goddess Pearl. It's Ernest Borgnine. First you ruined my standing with the Emperor, and now this? The Emperor will never forgive me for messing this up. If I ever go back to the Empire, he'll have my head. I'm still a soldier. I'm gonna die, you're coming with me. Oh no, we've got to fight Ernest Borgnine. Okay, if you insist. Let's just clobber him, because we haven't got any magic left. Jab him. Jab him. Hit him with a curse blade. Oh. Seems like somebody was all talk. Did we just murder Ernest Borgnine? Oh god! Okay. I love the way that we just stepped off the edge to walk around his body. It's like we can't possibly walk off the edge of this thing, but just... Oh, you've booby-trapped the cave. I'll be waiting for you in hell! Ah, you dick. Oh no, this is supposed to be a Star Wars parody, not a frickin' Indiana Jones. Joseph, punch it! You just block it with his face? What? It doesn't... I can't hold it much longer. What? You literally don't make any sense, Joseph. It's up to you, Quirrell, my sweet Nelly. Yeah, you could just let it go slow. Oh no, he's been squished. Okay, have we got Phoenix down? No, because he got killed in the cutscene, so it doesn't count. Bollocks.
Yeah.
Well, glad we took our stuff back.
You knew this was coming because you watched our playthrough.
No, I actually completely forgot that was happening because that was ages ago. How long ago was... You'd think I remember one of Ollie's streams from, what, 6 months or more ago?
That is true.
I can't even remember what happens in my own D&D games that far ago.
I doubt that.
No, that's true. I do.
Yeah, but to be honest, the wild shit we do in D&D, it's hard not to remember the part where, like, oh yes, they covered themselves in mayonnaise. Oh, in this one, they turned themselves into a ballistic cannonball and killed an invisible guy. Oh, here, this guy died twice in one session.
No, I don't think he died twice in one session. He died in the previous session, then died in another session.
No, he died in one session and then died again in the next one.
Yes. Yes, I was telling my brother about that one earlier on and how annoying it was. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we've got the bell. So I believe
the next
that
stop is Capon Keep, because that's
Well-
what we've been told. We've been told to go to the keep because that's where the fire is.
But don't we have to get Sid to take us there?
Yes, we do.
Yeah. So to Sid. Can't wait to actually have some MP again.
Might need to buy some more tents.
I don't think we've had access to tents yet.
Huh, weird. Or sleeping bags.
I don't think I've had access to them either.
Weird. I love the fact that you didn't know what tents did until right at the end.
Yeah, then I
Of the
used like a
first one.
cottage in the most weird place. It's like we never used a sleeping bag or a tent. We used a cottage in the last area.
Yeah, after I explained what they did, you're like, wait, they can do that?
Oh, that's what they're for. Yeah, because we've got access to crosses, mallets, maidens' kisses, golden needles.
I mean, a tent wasn't the weirdest thing you'd heard of that day.
Was he? Cork feels like an idiot.
Well, what did you do?
I didn't realise there was 3 shopkeepers selling 3 different sets of things. I was like, have you not noticed every time I go into the shop, I go straight to the middle guy and go, oh, he's only got the same stuff, and turn around and walk back out. I don't buy anything from these because I think these 2 are just decoration. No wonder I've not bought any ether until now. I literally didn't think you could buy any. Oh. I honestly thought they were decorative. That's why I never went to them.
Oh my god, you thought people behind the counter were decorative?
Yeah, I just assumed that they sold the same stuff. I didn't realise there was like 3 people selling different things. As I said, that's why in the streams I've just gone like up to the same guy in the middle and then turn around and walk back out. That's why I've not had any ethers or tents or anything. Because I didn't realise I could walk to another person. That's how new to FF I am. Oh my god. I'm going to have to check the other shops now. There's probably so many things that I could have bought, which... Yeah, I've got no Phoenix Downs. Let's buy 2 of them. I have no... Let's buy a cottage. And then we'll buy a couple of ethers. Okay. Let's sell some of the crap we've got. Because we lost Joseph again, so... sell the crap gear. Keep one longbow. I'll keep those. Don't need two of those. So yes, Hawk being very special. No. Oh God, never gonna live that one down. Not for a while.
No, Hawk. Again, you didn't know. But you know now, at least you're not right at the end of the game and going, wait, I could buy this shit? I've just been finding it or getting it from random drops.
I just getting it from random drops, and they're going like, oh no, the cottage is intense. I had like enough to start a small village. I could have like evacuated a small. Spell, sap spell, uses MP when used in battle. Because that saps from the opponent, doesn't it? Saps their MP.
Yeah.
Does it gain you any MP?
I'm not really sure.
I'm gonna look that one up, because sap is... Because I've heard that this is the first time it appears, and I know I've heard it changes. Reduces MP from one or one enemy, supposed to increase with level, blah 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 blah. If you reduce... Oh, feck off ad. Reduce... Sap Tome. But I don't think that's an enemy in this game. Enemy that you have to like use sap on, otherwise it just... Oh. Stream's disconnected twice. Clearly my brother is downloading something. That's the only time I get disconnections that quickly and close together. I don't know why I reached for the controller. Oh, Trigger's here. Hey, Trigger. Hopefully the room is cheaper. Now we're paying for 3 people. Okay, has the other person got other people in the shop? No. See, I'm just checking now after that screw up.
Yeah, I know, it's...
Dimwit. Okay, let's buy some more stuff then. I'll buy one of them just in case. There we go. I've spent all our money. Probably a bad idea, but to Sid. He charges us for this, so I'm going to be really annoyed.
Well,
Which I tried to charter my aircraft. Like, no, I'm not actually.
calm the fuck
I'm
down,
not a
Sid.
paying customer. Sorry.
Yeah, calm the fuck down, Sid.
It's like, I'll only fly you there if you pay me $500. What? Okay, so... You may need to check Alex for D&D. His net has been foobar. Okay.
Ah.
Okay. Airship. He does freaking charge me.
Dick! Dick!
400 gil. Screw you.
What's he gonna do with the money? Upkeep his ship? As if.
I'll go and earn some and then I'll come back. I haven't got enough on me. Yeah, well, I was out buying supplies, you know, hero stuff. Not taxi
Yeah, now that you know
stuff.
that.
Yeah, now I know that I can buy them. Oh. So what you're saying is Alex may not have internet next Tuesday.
Oh no, we've lost our glorious leader.
Oh no, Queen Slut has fallen.
Dan is now your new leader.
Did you check and find out who Daryl was?
Yes, we found out who Daryl was.
So just checking. I mean,
Yeah,
obviously
they
Dan
explained-
knows who Daryl is.
Ollie's been cheating on Dan with Daryl, or is it the other way around?
No, I mean, we need gold. We need gill. I said gold. We need gill. We need fish. I don't know why they called it gill. It just sounds silly. Oh, it just sounds silly to me. Yeah, it's what they picked. 45 minutes left of the stream. Okay, we should have enough gil now to pay this mercenary twat.
No, now it ain't that
fed up
bad.
with being fleeced by these people.
I mean, he is the only airship in town, so I guess he can charge whatever the
Exactly.
fuck he wants.
I'm fed up with being fleeced by these people. Like this blue-haired twonk. Oh yeah, we'll drive you backwards and forwards. Yes, of course we will. FF1, I had my own airship. And my own pirate ship. Didn't have to do any of this crap. Okay, we can go back to using magic in a sec. Oh yeah, we don't actually have the spell to get rid of status effects.
Not yet.
So we gotta use antidote to get rid of the cream wasp poison. Cash run keep. Because we did pop in here earlier on. No, it's not. Key items, goddess bell. Okay. See, I thought we just had to use the goddess bell on the fire.
I think you got. Okay, if it doesn't work on the fire, you might want to use it on a door or so on the back.
Oh yeah,
in the back.
Yeah, because we probably have to go and get something before we can.
Yeah, we need to get the container.
Yeah. There we go. Goddess bell. As a clear tone, the bell rings out. Lock opens without a sound. So, of course, this place is immediately full of enemies. I came to retrieve the sunfire. I thought it was the only one left who could open the door. Gordon?
That's where he's gone.
I meant to look for Egil's torch, but it's a monster's den in here. Wow, we locked the door and yet monsters still got in. What's this, Minecraft? You know when round the keep, right? Do you think you'd help us find a way through? Yeah, is this like Daryl's tomb? Is it going to be huge in here? The keep is riddled with secrets. I wouldn't know my way around any better than you. But I do want to fight. Oh wow, you're gonna die, aren't you? You're far too blonde and far too excited to join our party. Yes, we should do this for Joseph and for little Nilly, or whatever his daughter's name was, who we haven't actually gone back and spoken to. Nelly. The elephant.
Yeah.
Ironically, after this game, she went off and joined the circus. We're not fat shaming her, we're just saying, you know, she couldn't think of anything else to do. Yeah, it's a job. It pays.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so... Okay, so magic shell. Oh wow, you are a reader. Like, he is a weenie character. What can he do? He's only got tiny amount of... Oh dear. Oh, he uses a spear. Okay, so he's alright.
He might know a bit of magic as well, like only a little bit though.
No, he doesn't know any. When I look.
Huh. What a bitch.
Fortunately, we're all poisoned, so we can just keep like using cure to give us some health back after each poison damage. Poison's actually quite useful at this point. It's the green poison, so it's the non-lasting.
Ah, right, okay.
It's the purple poison, which is the one that keeps going. Okay, let's have a look at this this twit. Okay, who are you, sacrificial person called Gordon? Cursed third member of our team. Fourth member of our team. Do you know any magic? No, he doesn't know any magic. But he has got...
What good is it?
He's got 15 MP. Yeah, he's got 15 MP. 128.
So he's got no
What's he equipped with? No, he's got no spells. None at all. Cannot use magic. What's he equipped with? Okay, so he's a sword and shield type. What? What the hell? Okay, what is this turnip? And his stats are all middling. 23 on everything. He's got 2 with a spear and a shield. So yeah, he is generally a wiener at everything. Okay. Cure tome. Do you know what? I'm giving him that cure tome just because.
Yeah, give him some of your extras. Like, okay, so you know when you go into a store and you see that little plastic dog that's got the coin slot in its head and you donate the money to make yourself feel better?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing with Gordon.
Yeah, that's what you're doing. You've made your contribution.
Yeah. Yeah, I've made my contribution. I gave Gordon a cure spell. Okay.
Yeah.
Ambushed.
Yeah, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. We are giving Gordon the charity. We're treating him like a charity case.
Yep. Okay, so magic. Okay, Quirrell's gonna cure himself. She's going to cast Blizzard because I want to get Blizzard up higher. Okay, he's going to cast Cure on her. And he's going to cast Cure on everyone. So my team is all on healing, aside from the wizard, who is...
Now, come on, we've got to make sure that he's ready. You know, if this guy's going to be, you know... If he's going to be dating Hilda, we might as well make a man out of him.
We can at least make him, I don't know, a half-assed version of Minwoo.
Please, he'll never be as buff and as cool as Minwoo.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said a half-assed version of Minwoo.
Let's get down to business.
He's Minwoo from Temu. Temu Minwoo.
Temu Minwoo. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's who he's going to become. He's going to be Temu Minwoo. Plus, they're casting so many heal spells. It's crazy. Everyone's just heal, 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 heal. How much are you healing? Like 17. It's just enough to keep the poison. Sorry, eventually he'll be healed of his weeniness. But that is another story. Quill and Boy both leveled up their cure. That's not surprising. They both cast it like 17 times. That has to be the most inefficient way of doing combat. Just have everyone heal each other and just let the other mage kick things ass. Well, I don't think he's actually going to be able to cure in a minute, so I might have to have him actually attacking. Okay, it's 2 and 2. Okay, so we came up here. Oh my goodness, it's going to be one of those where it's like, it's a maze, but also lots and lots of enemies. Okay. Yeah, Minwoo's going to have to go on the attack. Okay, so magic. let's go up this square room. Screw you, game, with your square rooms. Oh, okay. Were rats. Interesting. Poisonous were rats.
Yeah, they've got the AIDS.
Oh. Blizzard's leveled up, spear leveled up, shield leveled up. Awesome. I think before next session, before next time I play this, I'll have to find out where I can get that thingy spell. It's got to be an ailment cure.
Yeah, there's a cure-all called Esuna that cures all ailments. There's also things like Poisana and stuff that cure poisons.
Yeah, we already went through there. Oh, I hate mazes. Oh, this freaking permanent poison again. Two people got poisoned like that. That sucks. Oh, at least we picked up 2 antidotes. We picked up an antidote in both fights. Oh, 4 o'clock. So I can keep going for another 15 minutes before I've got to finish up. Good shot. Ah, just the message I was expecting to get. Nothing in there. Oh, boys ran out of magic, that's why. That's alright. Oh, it's another one of these. Okay. Gonna head towards the dead end. Oh, it didn't like that. Oh, mithril help. Go towards the dead end so you can get completion on the map. This is quite dull. Well, I say quite dull. I think the problem with the story in this is they have kind of... Oh, Quirrell's blind now. Is it permanent darkness or is it just darkness? No, permanent darkness. Still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, you're just very quiet.
I don't really know what to say at this point, because you're not wrong.
It's just
it
like...
does get a bit dull.
Yeah, it's like we know what we're doing. And it's... I think this is what I find is the only weakness with FF so far. Yeah, you get some good story, but then in between you've got some very, very slow, very repetitive designs for like the castles and stuff seem to be more designed to be an inconvenience than anything else. Like you have to travel all the way around because that's how it's been designed. Like there's no rhyme or reason why a castle like this would be a massive spiral. It's not like bits in the middle have collapsed or anything like that. It's just it forces you around the maximum travel to get you to do more, to just travel more, to do more random encounters. Okay, mobs have got level 5 spells. I think that's a good measure of what I'm supposed to have by this point. I would say. I should have at least the same as the mobs in the same area as me. Oh. Oh yeah, it's that thingy poison. They do love their status effects in this one, don't they?
Oh, they do, and you seem to really hate those status effects.
No, it's the fact that there is. It's the fact that there's 2 versions of it.
Yeah, the fact there's two versions of poison is an interesting idea.
Yeah, it just seems a little like, why do that?
The answer to that is shits and
Because
giggles.
they could. Okay, Gordon's up to... he's got Cure 2. Oh, but I forgot to heal himself with it. That's alright, we've got 17 potions. Oh, thanks for the resub trigger. Okay, so thing is, it just reminds me of the early Pokemon games. Because they tended to be like this. Like, I can't remember, like, the exact route for, say, Mount Moon. But I know when I'm walking around it, always take the path that seems the longest. If it's the longer path, that's the route. Because that's what these RPG games seem to do. It's the longer path. It always forces you to go the long way. If you're going the long way, then you're going the right way.
Hmm.
But I've noticed the same pattern with this as well. It's like, we'll make you walk all the way around the castle to go up to the next floor. Same as on the previous. It's not like a new thing. Aside from on like the water temple in the previous, where it was like a genuine collapsed temple. I think that was probably my favourite of the out of all the dungeons of FF1, probably. Got a feeling I'm using that ancient sword for nothing, but... Oh, blind tome. Better be a blank door. Yeah, there we go again. That cursed little room.
Yeah, the bane of your existence right now.
Well, the water temple did seem to actually be laid out like a city. Or like a temple. And then you got forced to go the long way because of debris. Whereas with this one, it's much with some, it's a lot more just we're forcing you to go the long way because otherwise you won't look around. We just want you to like spend a long time here. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But when it's really, really visible on the map, that it's just, you come up on the left side of the map, the exit is literally on the right, and you're just doing a horseshoe round. And then you get up another floor, and then it's around again. When it's a small tower, it's okay, but when it's like a huge castle, it's like... This is getting kind of... Oh, and this, like, as I said, the biggest crime this game has done, this. The square room with nothing in. With just massive mob spawns. Why even have that door there? It's just a bait.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be okay if they had, say, if it was like a treasure room or something like that, or if it had something in, but they seem to be so... There's usually nothing in them.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I know this is cheating, but me and Ollie turned off the encounter rate thing when we went in those things just to speed up the process because they just got so fucking numerous.
Yeah. And like I said, it's clear that it's where they didn't have a lot of data. So they had to do these, like, instanced rooms. Which is a shame. Because the rest of it, I'd say, is well made.
Well, you know how it is. 1980 for 8.
Oh yeah, as I said, I can't blame them for some of the jank. Because, as I said, NES cartridges only could hold... It might not even be 100 meg. So, you know, that's not really surprising when it's... When you got to fit a whole game like this into a couple of 100 meg. Can't really blame them for that. I think that's pretty... I think that's very well done. And I can see what they're getting at with this leveling system. But it's the old adage of immersion, well, realism versus convenience. Sometimes you don't want your game to be 100% realistic, because otherwise it would be every time you walked into an NPC's house, they might ask you to take your shoes off. So you'd have to unequip your shoes. And be like, okay, then when you leave, it's like, oh, I've got to put my shoes back on. It's like, you know, things like that. And you get fed up with that after a while. No, that's not the way. Okay, I think I can only play for about 5 more minutes. I just wanted... I thought I'd actually have finished this section by now, but... no such luck. Okay, one of these is just going to be a thingy room. Oh. Mithralax. Monsters. Oh no, Mithril Sword. Werebuster. A spiked mace is effective against beasts. Does that include the beast from 20,000 Fathoms? Okay, I shall equip Boy with Werebuster. Let me get attacked by zombies. Well, ghasts. I'm not equipping him with anything good. Oh, he's paralysed now. Oh no, he's stunned. Sorry, too much Pokemon thinking. What spiked mace is not effective against beasts? A wooden one? Might just chew on it. Clean their teeth with it. Oh. Is this one of the ones where you can use tents on this map? Or is that just the world map?
No, world map thing. You might be able to use them in battle, but they won't heal as much. And I don't know if it's this one, but if you use them, there's a risk of you getting poisoned.
Oh, it's a staff, so... Blink tome. Oh, that's the evasion tome. Okay, well, let's see if we can actually use it. Nope, can't use it. Okay, that's awkward. Because I wanted to save. Again? These were-rats are really annoying for their bites. Okay, so... Oh, I see where we gotta go now. The wrong way. I'm gonna get in trouble if I don't hurry up. Go killing boy.
Gonna need him, he's our tank.
Oh, we picked up the warp tome as well. Unfortunately, that's the one that like nukes our people if we want to use it. These times we'll actually use our ether. Only restores 20! Shit. Okay. No. That's extremely expensive for what it does. Oh, golden armor. And then a quick around. Because that warp only takes you up one level, doesn't it, as well?
Hmm. That's not going to be worth it in the long run.
No. So it's not going to get me out of here so I can actually do the proper save. Oh my goodness, I used the wrong spell. Yeah, just attack him. Ambushed by one turtle. So I might actually have to make Boy back into a tank. Because everyone seems to go after him. Then again, when I actually made the characters, I actually thought the fourth character was going to be the tank.
Yeah, but then they had to make Boy the way he is.
And also, you know, to make Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Oh! I heard there was a monster guarding Edgel's torch. Now I've seen it with my own eyes. It's a red soul. Okay. Red soul. Okay. Magic. Let's see how you like some blizzard.
I think it'll absorb fire.
Yeah, probably. No, it actually absorbed the ice.
Shit.
That's kind of irritating.
Oh, it tricked us.
Oh, you little asshole. You're freaking tricking me with your sneaky, sneaky stuff. I'll hit you with thunder instead. Cast Cure and a little bit of Cure. Okay. Oh, you're an asshole.
Does he absorb other elements?
He absorbs all magic.
Alright then.
Beats him to death.
It's time to punch him to death. Have some healing on you know, on hands, some protect, whatever you need. If you have shell, use them.
Yep, I've already stuck 2 layers of shell on everyone.
Nice.
Let's get... It's only shell 2, but it's better than nothing.
Okay, it's a step in the right direction.
And every time we seem to hit it with a spell, it seems to hit us with the same.
If you want to watch TV.
Oh yeah, there we go. That's some damage on him.
Good.
Oh, when I don't cast spells, it doesn't cast spells back.
Ah. Interesting.
Every time I cast a spell, it would cast the exact same elemental spell back at me, but more powerful. Okay, so I've got Eggjill's torch, but now I've got no way of getting back down the tower. Yeah, I've got to walk back down the tower.
Joy.
Oh, fuck's sake. Does quick saves in this actually save properly, or does it do like a weird...
I'm not actually sure. I've never actually used the quick save.
So I don't want to get all the way... Okay, I'm going to have to give Thingy the warp tome and then just, like... teleport out. Because I don't have time. Hi Ollie, bad timing. So I'm literally trying to escape the tower so I can finish. Okay, Lieutenant Ellis, use what one? Okay. Okay, she survived that, so okay, magic. Okay. Okay, we got the flame. So we've got our proton torpedo.
Yeah.
So all we need is our X-Wing. Oh, here it comes.
I know. Well, no, now they've caught the... Now they're going off to capture the princess.
Oh no, Blue Leader! What's going on? Freaking hell, it's like he's got a franchise in these damn things. When did this turn into executive decision? Oh, they stole our one! Okay, I'm going to have to use a cottage. Oh, that's a lovely little cottage. And then I'm going to save. So, yep, 7 hours and 1 minute. And that's where I'm going to have to call it for today. I'd like to thank Sam. It's been good fun. Oh, thanks, Ollie, for resubscribing. 8 months.
It's been a while.
But we're not going to be able to do some FF for a few weeks unless I sneak on here later on, depending on if I'm awake. But if I am awake, I might actually come back for seconds, maybe at about 9-10 o'clock-ish.